another show news. Jackie Martling has left the show. He has walked out, and much to my chagrin, after 15 years, the man has walked out because out of all of us, he's the only guy who can't figure out how to get a new contract without walking out. So that part of our history is over with. I don't agree with the guy walking out.
It's a shame he didn't even say goodbye.
No,
you know, he
I got a note.
Leaving on Friday.
He tells me he loves me, but he sends me a note.
Yeah.
Doesn't even call me. So, like, I'm not going to be in. I'm not going to be in.
I am. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, it breaks my heart. If it breaks your heart, you find a way to keep working here.
That's right.
So we're going to play Win Jackie's Money.
Oh.
And what that means is, here's how you win Jackie's money. Because from what I understand, they offered him a boatload.
Yeah.
Wow.
What you do is, if you're a comedian or a comedy writer or a voice guy, like, you know how Regis held auditions on the air to replace Kathy Lee? We're going to do that.
All right.
And you can win Jackie's money. And whatever they
how
were
do
paying
people
Jackie
apply?
will give you. What?
How do people apply? Send tapes or?
Send tapes. Contact Gary. Let us know what your story is. You got some radio background.
Well, Jackie didn't. He didn't
Right.
seem to hold him back.
Comedy background, something, whatever. The guy just walks out.
I know.
It's like, screw you guys. Keep the show going while I walk out.
Limp along, or, if this impedes your progress, that's too bad.
And the only guy it affects is me.
Well,
Tom doesn't
right,
care if he
yeah.
walks out. Tom doesn't care if he
Tom
walks
is
out.
not affected. Tom will be able to do everything today that he normally does.
Yeah, it doesn't affect
absolutely.
Tom's life.
Oh, absolutely.
So, love Jackie, think he's a great guy, but I'm not sure what he's up to, and we got to go. We got to move forward. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Well, you can't do this 100 million times, and he's done it 100
It's exhausting.
times.
So that's it. So we
Never does he get that he's just kicking us in the ball.
Yeah, right. I don't get it. How
Why
many
are you upset with me?
Robin wanted more money. Fred wanted more money. I wanted more money.
Doesn't.
We all want more money, but we somehow found a way to keep working here without walking out and going on strike against ourselves. We don't go out.
Yeah, we've been so horrible to him. See, that's my problem. You gave him a job. Tom didn't give him a job.
Right.
You gave him a job. But who does he lash out at when
Me.
things go bad? You.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to argue with you. So, what can I tell you? Jackie's gone, and we love him to work with him, but I don't understand going out on strike against the people you work with.
He's never heard of being able to negotiate a contract
And work.
while he's working.
It can't happen. I tried. And quite
They
frankly,
shut down the negotiation.
it's it. So it's over. It's been a good 15 years together, but what can I tell you? And the show goes on. Somehow.
Not here, to Howard. In 2 weeks, I think I'm going to leave. So why don't you start making some plans in preparation?
I don't need to make any preparation.
The point is, Howard, that he doesn't care
Right.
whether you're left in the lurch or not.
Yeah. Yeah, Glenn, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Damn, the show's not going to be the same. He's an endless source of material, going back from Star Search. His wife banged a black guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I tell you, listen, we wanted Jackie to keep working here, but I'll tell you what I'll do. Somehow I always seem to go on.
Oh, yeah, you could do without him.
Well, that's what people said when Billy left. When Billy left the show, that was the end of the show.
Billy who?
Exactly.
Let me finish my list.
Go ahead.
All right, his wife banged the black guy, right?
Right.
Banged the one-legged girl. He gets his doctors from the penny saver with that 10-nail syndrome.
We know.
6 shacks.
What can I tell you?
Killed his cat. He eats out of garbage pails. He's got a piece of wood that he loves floating in the middle of the garbage water. This is Jessica Hahn apology.
It's great stuff.
Tchotchkes.
Listen, we love him, and you know what? I think there isn't a person on this planet who's been more loyal to Jackie.
The last thing I got to say, you got to watch him pickle, ferment, and if he comes back, you can watch him decay. How about a little prize for all of that, Howie?
All right, here's your prize. I'm going to hang up on you.
I love
All right. Everybody wants a prize for just calling in.
I know. These days, they want something. I don't
Hey,
know
Brian.
how that
Hey,
started.
how you doing?
Hey.
So did Jackie bail on you, man?
Well, he didn't bail. He's out on strike or what? Yeah, I guess he quit.
Work stoppage.
He quit.
Gee,
I don't know what he wants me to do.
I don't understand why he has to do that to get what he wants.
Well, that's our point. I mean, who are you striking against? Tom doesn't care if you walk out. Tom's happy. He'll save himself some money.
Well, it's not like they have to shut the show down.
No, the show will continue. We're all under contract here, and we will somehow keep the show going.
You know, the weirdest thing, I was thinking about that. When we all settled our contracts, back there in December.
Right.
There was a day that, you announced that we were staying and, everybody came in and there was a big celebration and everybody was celebrating except Jackie.
Yeah, because Jackie is the one guy who can't somehow come to a contract agreement. How come everybody else can?
Yeah, we all were hugging each other and saying, oh, this is great. We're glad to be going on.
Yeah.
And Jackie was like, oh, so everybody's settled?
Yeah,
He was the only one standing there. You couldn't. It was like, well, we don't even know if you're going to be around anymore.
Yeah. We all have like the same agent. He went in and negotiated, but Jackie could never take on our agent because somehow he would get screwed if he
That's
had
right.
our
He
agent.
knows our agent would screw him.
Right.
And he's probably screwing us, but we don't know it.
Right.
We're
So he's-
stupid.
Yes, I mean it's a million problems with Jackie, and it's like it's just like working together is a dream. We all work together great, but when it comes down to him getting his,
Well, he said something, a couple of months ago. We were talking about his usual form of negotiation, and he said, "Yeah, Robin will get mad at me just because I asked for more money."
we all
I
ask
was
for
like,
more money.
We all ask for money.
Yeah, but he acts like we get it all, and he doesn't get any
That's
of
right.
it.
Nothing left for him.
Yeah. So I mean, what am I going to say? It's sad. It's just a sad thing.
Jackie, he's a really good guy and all that, but
He's a great guy.
what good is it doing him to not come in? It's not like the show has to hold up now and wait.
Well, that's our point.
Well,
and,
he would wish that were the case.
well, that's what he's a true narcissist. That's what it is. The show's going to now fail, and who cares? Screw Howard, screw Robin, screw Jack,
That's right.
screw
He'll bring
Fred.
us all down. He didn't create this,
Right. Been doing
but
this
he would
for-
like to take it down if he could.
Right.
It's funny because I mean I don't mean to say anything bad about the guy because he's a friend of mine, but this morning I'm listening to you from like 6 o'clock, and until you just mentioned a few minutes ago he wasn't in, oh yeah, what do you know? To come to think of it, I haven't heard him. But it wasn't like I'm thinking, oh my God, this show sounds so bad. He's not there,
Right. Well, that's our point, and the point is that I'm sure it could have been worked out some way, but you don't walk
You're
out.
dealing with an adult, not a spoiled brat.
You don't walk
Well-
out on the show, and every time in the past I've gone out and sort of like tried to figure out a way to keep him, but I'm done. I'm done.
Well, I don't want to. I'm not speaking for him. I don't know all the details of what he's interested in. But my thing
No, but
is,
he's got other things to do. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to be desperate. He's fine. He's a talented guy.
well, it sounds also though like he can obviously, apparently, live without doing the show. So it's not
Well, let's
that.
hope.
I hope so.
I mean, you got to admit, part of the reason you're there is because you like this stuff.
Yeah.
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 If you hated it, they couldn't pay you enough.
Right.
So maybe Jackie doesn't really care to do it anymore.
That's it.
I mean, he may not be as motivated and thrilled by it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right. And that's fine.
Then he definitely should leave.
I just don't know what other job's going to pay that kind of money. I don't know what other kind of job's going to bring him that kind of prominence, and I don't know. But that's his business, not mine.
Maybe at 53, he said, if I'm going to take my shot, I got.
What happened? Your mic just went out.
Oh, I knocked myself out.
All right. You're
Said
53.
maybe I got to take my shot now.
That's it.
Time's right.
While I'm young. I'm going to take a shot while I'm young. What can I tell you, man? I can't put my brain in his head. But I don't know what's going on. I didn't even get a phone call. It was like, hey, here's a note. I can't call you. It will be weird. And I'm like, it'll be weird?
Yeah,
What's
because
weird?
we've only been working together 15 years.
Yeah, you can't call me.
Well, he knows you're not going to try to argue with him.
Well, I would have said to him, what are you doing? I would have said, you know what?
You talk to him like a friend.
You're going out on strike against us, and quite frankly, I'm not putting up with it anymore. I mean,
Yeah,
I got to make plans for the future.
Right, and you're not going to sit there like you're on his team and say, you're right, don't go in, and I'd play hardball. And on the other hand, you're not going to say to him, well, what? Here, I'll go to bat for you.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to say. When a guy walks out, what am I supposed
when
to
a
think?
guy just emails you.
Yeah, a guy emails me and tells me he's walking out. What am I supposed to do? Beg him to come in? I don't. Forget it. I'll get. You know what? Book someone new. Oh, what is it, Tom? What? Oh, here's Tom Chiasano, who handled the negotiation
I
so
was
well.
just going to say, we negotiated long and hard, in good faith, and we just couldn't agree. And his contract actually ended on December 31st, and he stayed for a while.
Right.
But we weren't going where Jackie wanted us to go, and we did make what I thought was a real significant, substantial offer.
Yeah. Listen,
Do you
wait,
think it's
let me ask you something. When Robin negotiated a contract, don't break a confidence, but when Robin negotiated a contract, I negotiated a contract, and Fred negotiated a contract, did we get what we were asking for?
Well, I didn't negotiate your deals, but
Right.
I'm sure I know you didn't.
Right. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, I'm still
I know you didn't.
smarting.
Yeah, Rob. I know Robin said to me last night, I didn't get everything I wanted, but I wanted to stay with the show, and I figured out a way to do it. Somehow, the agent figured out a way to do it.
It doesn't.
But you don't. But none of us ever walked out. We never walk out on the show.
It doesn't sound like it can be strictly a money issue, though. Come on. With him.
With him,
Isn't that what he wrote you? It's
he
only
wrote
a
me.
money.
It's only a money issue. But then in the next breath, he said Tom insulted him, and
What?
he was only. And all he's looking for is a pat on the back. So he's not just looking for money. He's looking for a pat on the back.
Why did you pat him on the back?
You should have patted him on the back.
Save some money.
You know what? I could not have kissed his buttocks more.
He said that
And
you
said-
told him that you can't help but think how great it's going to be to save the money. That you don't have to.
What?
That's what he told me. That's what he told me in an email.
No,
I don't
what
even know.
What I said to him at some point is, Jackie, I should be sitting here telling you, I'm looking forward to saving the money, but I'm not. I want you to stay.
Right. Which is a nice thing to say.
Right.
He misinterpreted that and
Right.
decided you insulted him.
Well, I know. I mean, I've tried to always talk Jackie into staying, but I'm done with that. I'm not doing it anymore. And if the show sucks, hey, don't listen anymore. What can I tell you?
It kind of sounds like I say, I'm not trying to put the guy down, but it almost sounds like the attention is what he's more interested in than the amount of money he can get.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the guy wants to be known on his own for his ability to be a comedian and this and that as a performer.
So he should go out and do that.
He may not be getting that from being on the show as
Right.
a writer.
Right. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know what money they were offering because Tom just told me, and I guarantee there's a lot of writers out there that
would love to have that money.
would fall on their head. I don't think that And here's the other thing: you write for the Tonight Show or you write for any other show, they don't mention your name. You never get any credit.
I don't know who
No.
writes Jay Leno's joke.
Yeah, but you know who writes on this show because we make everybody a star on this show, and people
Sure, they
forget
even
that.
have a microphone in front of them. They
That's
don't do
right.
that on the TV show.
If you want, I open up the microphone to anyone who's in the studio.
Yeah.
So what am I going to say? What am I going to say? This is it. Guy comes to me, he says he's going out on strike against me. He ain't affecting Tom when he goes out on strike. He's affecting me.
Yeah, Tom, has your date changed at all?
No, listen. I mean, I'm not happy about it.
No, I know
but
you're not
your
happy
day
about it.
hasn't
But your date, you're going to go along just fine without him.
You won't be limping.
The only one who's
today.
affected by it is me, not you. So, it's like if you go out on strike, you're going out on strike against me. You're not going out on strike against Tom.
It's silly.
Yeah.
It's just not helping anything.
Well, listen, whatever. Here's my vow. The show will go on. We're going to play Win Jackie's Money.
We're going to find our new Jackie.
Whatever
Am I-
Tom was
am I
paying
on the
Jackie, I'll pay a comedian every week to come in, like Kathy Lee. We'll find someone to replace him. Might not be as good as Jackie.
Well, who knows?
Might be better. I might hire
not miss
10 guys.
Jackie at all.
I might hire 10 guys with that
We
salary.
can probably afford to.
Yeah. Because pretty much what we were paying him, 10 people can be paid.
Am I eligible to enter?
Sure.
Brian, you ought to enter the party. I don't know what you do, but you ought to do it.
Oh, I do anything. You know me.
No, I know you. This is the guy who was on the air with me when I worked in Hartford.
Oh, yeah?
And I was in the middle of doing the show, and he took out his private area
This guy?
and put it down on the table.
He's a funny guy.
It was very funny, especially when I smacked it because I was doing the show.
Oh, my
So
God.
I pulled away just in time.
Yes, you did. All right, Brian, thanks.
Okay.
We'll
man.
see you in here for Win Jackie's Money.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
We're holding
one of
auditions.
one of the contenders. So that's what you got to do. You got to you figure out what Jackie was making, and then I'll offer it to comedians every week. And when we find the right guy or group of guys, we'll do that.
I'll sit down. I'll sit down with Gary and come up with a budget.
All right, very good. Makes me sad. What can I tell you? The guy walks out on strike on me. What am I? What am I?
End of an era.
And what is this? What am I? The air traffic controllers? This show all makes us our living. You don't walk out on it. You don't do that. You don't walk out on something that earns you this kind of money and this kind of respect and fame. You just don't. You sit down. You talk to your fellow workers. You talk to people and say, "Listen, this is what's going on." Something. I don't know.
No, he can't talk to anybody. He's his own best advisor.
You could have held up this show for all kinds of money, Robin. You could have held it up for all kinds
I
of
would
money.
never do that.
You could have wreaked havoc on it.
Would never do that. I told you. You people are good to me. I have to be good to you.
I'm not saying. Listen, Jackie might be right. He might have been worth, I don't know, 100 grand more, 200 grand more. I don't know.
I know I'm worth more than they're paying me.
I know I am.
I love you so much now.
And I know Fred is.
Why am I being so nice to you?
What are you going to do? Your buddy Jackie doesn't work here anymore.
I didn't know that this was happening. I just thought he wasn't here because of the snowstorm.
No, he's waiting for me to somehow force Tom to come up with more money.
No, I knew they were in negotiation, but I didn't know that it was this.
And then he walks out on a strike, and he didn't even call me. Writes me an email.
But that's the thing about Jake. He won't tell anybody. So you know what? He doesn't want to have sense talked into him.
No.
So he doesn't talk to anybody.
But I don't even want to talk to him about it. I'm sick of it. How come I don't have to talk to you or Fred or anyone about your deals? I don't want to get involved in his business.
Well, you know what? I mean, when the three of us got together, we made a pact,
Right.
basically, that, it was all for one for all, blah, blah, blah. He came along. He had no pact with anybody.
Right.
He's always been, the lone gunman out there all by himself.
Well, I think
doing
he'll be able to
something.
make that kind of money on his own because he's in a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah. And he did so well, they expanded his part.
I'm going to miss a lot of free lunches, that's for sure.
I know you are.
You'll be probably having to buy him.
That sucks.
I know. What can I tell you? The only person this hurts is me.
It hurts. I mean,
Because he hates me. He hates me.
Well, it
Always
hurts your
has.
feelings. I mean, we
Well,
actually
no, I
have
mean,
to
Tom,
do
your
something.
feelings are hurt, but believe me, your day will go
my
on.
feelings aren't hurt.
I know. Your day will go on.
I mean, we'd all like for him to be here.
Right. All right. So, what are you here to say, Tom?
I'm here to say it's time to take a break.
All right. That's fair enough.
See, I told you nothing changed.
Nothing changed in his life. And then I got to talk about when I come back. I want to take some phone calls. I haven't been able to take any yet. And also, I want to take. I want to tell you about my dinner Saturday night with Stuttering John.
Was it fun?
I went out with Stuttering John.
Oh, you didn't go to the apartment.
No.
No, but I invited him over.
Oh, why didn't you take that trip?
I should have.
Yes.
You remember I said, come on up?
You know what? I just couldn't handle it. I just didn't want to
had
see
enough?
it. I'd had enough of that.
I got to hear about this.
You want to apply for Jackie's job.
I'm gonna.
Big money in that. You'd be rolling
Yeah,
on
you say
Easy
you're
Street.
a funny guy.
No, Tom.
You know what? I'd love to give Stuttering John Jackie's job
that would kill him.
just to kill. Yeah, and give him all the money Jackie was
you
supposed to
gave
get.
it to Stuttering John, or worse yet, Benji.
Benji. I can't even bring myself to do that.
Jackie thought that Benji was sent to sit over his shoulder to figure out what he does so he could take over for him.
Oh, did he?
When he left,
Oh,
yes.
Jesus.
Tom, Tom would never give me, that kind of money. We'd kill him first.
Oh,
No.
Remember what Tom told me once? You remember what he said? He goes, this is when he had cancer.
Yeah.
He goes, I will die before I give you any of that money you want.
Ooh, and he could have.
You were dying.
This is while he was dying. So
We all thought you were going to be dead, and you told John on your
He
deathbed.
thought he was done.
I would rather be dead than give you the money.
I hate to extend this past when we should be going to break, but I was ready to go in to start.
he was coughing, Howard, and I was feeling bad for him.
Oh yeah, John felt real bad. It's like the Thursday or Friday before I go in to start chemo. John is there,
And they told you had like one of the worst cancers ever, right?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't great.
It wasn't a great prognosis.
No.
Right.
And it was one of my all-time
How,
favorite.
did they ever say to you, like, probably you're not going to live?
They told me that there was a 4 chances out of 10 that the chemo was going to work.
4 out of 10.
Yeah, so
that
he
ain't great
wasn't
odds.
even ahead of the game at all.
Right.
And they said, look, we have to do the most aggressive therapy possible.
I mean, as far as I know, it's the strongest combination of chemotherapy drugs.
What was your
given in the
cancer?
world.
I mean,
it was
just
melanoma.
Melanoma.
But it had been back. It was the 3rd time it had been back now.
Right. So they said 4 out of 10, and you know when they're telling you that, it's probably 2 out of 10.
Yeah, they just don't want you to
They're
feel
giving
it.
you some hope. They don't even know how to cure it.
They actually gave me 2 choices on chemo, and when I talked, the oncologist gave me 2 choices. When I talked to my surgeon, Dr. Dan Coit, who's the greatest surgeon in the world,
All right.
said, "Tom, you got no choice here. You got to go for the Grand Salami."
Oh, you went for the salami.
Grand Salami.
The Grand Salami.
He said it may kill you, but it may kill you.
Right, all right.
It
So you
almost
went
did.
You went for the Grand
It
Salami.
almost did, but I'm getting ready to go in for all that, and John's there hammering me about a raise. I looked at him and said, "John, I'd rather die before than give
No,
you
you
that
said,
money."
I will die before I give you that money.
And I think I said I'd rather die.
Wow.
And meanwhile, it's over like $2,000.
Man knows how to run a tight ship. He knows how to run a tight ship.
And,
See, Jackie's problem is he thinks that we're getting something he's not. It's always that way with him.
Or that he thinks only you're getting it, nobody else
I know.
is, and he's not going to stand for it.
Here, I'll tell you the truth. I went in for a negotiation with Mel. Mel told me he would not give me a raise.
Oh, God.
And he said, because I get enough money, business is crap. He goes, that's the offer. And he stuck to his guns. I went out. I found another company that was willing to pay me more. To leave here and go work for them. A lot more. I swear on my life, this is the truth. And I stayed. Now, why did I stay? I stayed because, A, I weighed it all out. I liked working here. There was also another couple of extenuating circumstances, so I stayed. Now, I wanted more money. All right? But I figured, okay, I got a good setup. I got a good deal. I'm going to make some dough here. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It ain't a bad job.
Than me.
Oh, you. Then, Robin, I know you went in and wanted more money. I know you didn't get everything you wanted.
I didn't even bother to ask. I knew. The way things were going,
Right.
I said, you know what? I better lower my estimate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. And
But I knew that. I said, I can't price myself out of the ballpark because I have an obligation here.
or maybe your lawyer or your agent sits down with Tom and figures out, okay, so we work for 2 years, and we at this price, or whatever. You figure out something if you want to be with the show. That's what you do. There's a way to figure it out. If you like working here and you want to
But
keep
if
working
I
here.
was tired of doing this show
Yeah.
and didn't want to do it anymore, I would come to my coworkers and say, look, guys, I've had a great time, but it's time for me to go, or it's time for me
That
to
I
do
understand.
something else. I'm not going to hold you up. I'm not going to drop you like a hot potato.
Right.
I'm not going to make it a surprise when I'm not here anymore.
Right, but if you want to work here, you don't sit there and go on strike against them. Who are you going to
That's
strike
right.
against? Me.
That's right.
Me and Rob.
No
Fred, sorta.
reason to do that.
Right.
You struck Fred.
Anyway, so that's that.
Don't you chuckle, John.
Fred hates me.
So let's
every
review.
time
You're a lot to
Jackie
work
pulls
with.
this, I decide, obviously, he doesn't want to do this.
Right. So let's review what's happened now. If for anyone who's just tuning in, Tom lived through cancer. All right.
And he would have died before giving John any
Tom's the only
money.
one clapping.
Hey, Tom.
Jackie Martling is gone from the show, and John still has no money.